DiamondsByTeeda here. Welcome to my channel where sparkle never goes out of style. I am so glad that you are here today. I have my cup of coffee right here. This is in my, oh, you guys can't really see it very well, my Wake Up Ray Dunn mug. Even though it is early afternoon, I just got back from thrifting. Oh boy, today has been an adventure. I'm going to tell you all about it. Anyway, I am back and I am warming up a little bit because it was really cold out there. And we're gonna, as you can see, we're gonna do a whip and chat. And I am continuing on my Diamond Art Club Sunset at Heceta Head. This is a lighthouse, and it is by, who is this by? Susan Bergeron. That's who it's by, right? Susan, yeah, Susan Bergeron. Hope I pronounced her name right. And it's a big one. It is 98 centimeters by 70 centimeters. And I am working really hard to get it done by the end of the year. I'm working real hard at it. In fact, my focus is really primarily this painting. I'm really not working on much of anything else so that I can get it done. I want to get it framed and hung up on my wall because I'm super excited about it. It's beautiful. And I know you guys probably have heard, unless you are brand new, but this truly is a real place here in Oregon. It is a real lighthouse, and I hope one day I can visit it. And I'm going to put the picture up here somewhere of it. I'm not going to show you the whole picture of what I have done because I'm getting close. I'm going to say 75%, 80% done. So I want you to be able to see the whole thing, you know, when I get done. So, you know, I want to invite you to, you know, grab a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, or maybe where you're at, it's warm and you're going to have some iced tea or something good, you know, like that. But yeah, come and grab your WIP, which is work in progress. And it doesn't have to be a diamond painting. You know, maybe you're doing some cross stitching, or maybe you're doing some Stampin' Up cards, or I don't know, maybe you're doing some knitting, crocheting, something different. And that's totally fine. Go ahead and dive right in with that. And I am going to be working on, let me show you, this beautiful green. I love green. Green is one of my favorite colors. I like it, you know, right up there with purples and pinks, but green probably is my favorite color. I think me and, oh my goodness, guys, it is starting to really rain. Wow, it's really coming down. Okay, we have rain now. Okay, Squirrel thought rain as I'm looking out the window. So as I was saying, my favorite color being green, or one of my favorite colors, and I'm like Robin Storm. I know Robin Storm loves green as well. So I'm going to be doing these X symbols for a little bit, and I'm going to bring you in a little bit closer because I know everybody keeps telling me that they like it when I go in pretty close. So there we have it. We'll go in that close and we will go ahead and start. And I'm using my, oops, let me back that out. That is like way too close, isn't it? This is my mental health awareness pen. And this I got as a custom pen from an Etsy shop. And I'll put the link down below. I mean, if you are interested in his pens, they are beautiful. I mean, they are so smooth, and it's just, they're not too heavy, not too thick, not too thin. It's perfect for my hand anyway. So I'm using that, and then I'm using my favorite Diamond Art Club tray. That is my favoriteest tray. All right, so I hope you guys are having a great weekend. I know for me, I had an adventure this morning, and I'll go into that too. There we go. I think I got it straight. Now we can go ahead and go. And as always, I'm going to be single placing just because I can't walk and chew bubble gum at the same time. Okay. Oh, 1 second. I need to get another. I gotta get another cover sheet here to cover up a spot. There we go. Okay, now I'm rolling. Okay, so today, Saturday, December 7th. And I got up really early in the morning. I think I woke up at 4. But I had gone to bed really early. I think I was in bed by 8, something like that. I think I was in bed at 8, me and Gracie. And I think we watched a little YouTube and maybe a little regular TV. It's so funny. Sometimes I turn on, YouTube as I'm going to sleep. I don't know if you guys do this too or not. And I forget to put my timer on my TV. And I still don't, hang on a second. I need to fix my computer. That's why it wasn't looking straight, because it was kind of crooked. I've got my computer set up across the way from me so I can see what I'm doing or what you guys are seeing. It kind of helps me make certain that I stay in frame and all that kind of good stuff. And it was kind of crooked, and it looked like everything was crooked, so I just had to straighten it. Okay, so going back to last night, again, squirrel thought. I forgot to set my timer on my TV, because usually, I have a channel on and I'll set the timer for like a half hour or an hour so that if I doze off, that, it just automatically, turns off or whatever, which is good. But last night, and this sometimes happens more often than not, I forgot to turn off I forgot to turn on the timer, and I woke up, I don't know, several hours later with YouTube still on. So it was just auto advancing through every video. So somebody got a whole bunch of views from that, which was good. I don't even know who I was watching, to be honest with you. But yeah, somebody got a lot of extra views. And then, when I woke up, then I went back to sleep and did that a couple times. Sometimes it's hard for me. Well, I shouldn't say that. Usually I can go right back to sleep. Oops, I am really messing up, aren't I? Come on, get in there. There we go. I just wake up every couple hours, it seems like. But Gracie slept good. Well, I guess I can give you the Gracie update. So you guys know that she had been sick, a couple weeks ago with gastritis. And, she'd been to the emergency vet and she'd been to the regular vet a couple times. And anyway, she is doing really well. And we have her on Royal Canin prescription food for gastrointestinal issues, and she likes it. She likes it. Although, was it day before yesterday? Yeah, day before yesterday, she didn't want to eat, and oh boy, that really worried me. I thought, oh my gosh, what's wrong? Why doesn't she want to eat? Does she not like the food? She has to like the food because I spent a lot of money on it. I said, I can't just, can't get my money back. I can't, just donate it. It's prescription food. But anyway, I guess maybe she just wasn't hungry that day, because yesterday and today she is got a good appetite and eating, and she's doing well. And what I did with this Royal Canin food, I don't know if any of your animals are on prescription or not, but it is really expensive. The canned food runs $5 a can. Yeah, or $4.99, basically $5 a can, right? And she eats like a half of the can a day, a quarter in the morning and a quarter at night with a little bit of dry food. And I ordered it the cans came from PetSmart. They had, for your first auto, what is it called? The auto ship, where they ship it to you every however many weeks that you tell them to ship it. They gave a 50% discount because it was like Black Friday and they had all these sales. And I thought, oh, that is great. It's not going to be very expensive at all. Let's do it. So I did that. And then Petco kind of had the same type of deal going. So I ordered her dry food. It was, listen to this, it was a 6.6 pound bag of dog food. And 6.6 pounds will last her a long time. It'll probably last her, I bet 3 months, you know, because she's little. And that was $46, I think. But they had the same type of deal. It was a big, huge sale. And so I ordered it on their auto ship, and which was great. And I got PetSmart first. I got it the other day. And you had to buy, or I had to buy a case of 24 cans. And how many? 5 of them came really dented. I mean, not just like a little ding, but I mean like caved in, dented. And I don't know, I am not going to spend $4.99 a can to have them all dented. I mean, I'm assuming that they would probably be okay, but that just wasn't okay with me. I mean, they didn't pack it with any, you know, protection. They basically just threw the cans in a box and that was it. So they were all just, you know, rattling around. So I'm not surprised that they got all dented up. So I called PetSmart customer service, and they actually were very nice. They apologized for it, and they said, you know, no problem. We will send you out 5 cans, you know, right away. And I said, you don't have to rush. I mean, she's got enough cans. I mean, we're fine on that, but I really appreciate you sending the cans. So they sent replacement cans, which was great. And then Petco just came, I think it was 2 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago. And I opened up the bag, and I opened up the box, and the bag was ripped. So there was kibble all over in the box, and I'm going, well, this isn't good. I can't feed this if it's, you know, if it's ripped. I don't know. Did it rip in the box? Was it already ripped when they put it in there? And I'm going, ah, dang, not again. And she only had a little bit of the other food, the dry food before. So I go, okay, well, I'm going to figure this out. And I called them, and I got a call center that was out of the country. And nothing, you know, please don't get me wrong, nothing against, you know, an international call center, but sometimes the communication is difficult, I'll just say. So I explained about what happened, and very apologetic again. It was very nice. And he said, no problem, I will send you out a new bag. So that was great. And the next day, I get this email. Well, thank you for your order. It was the, auto renewal order, and your card has now been charged, $46. And I'm going, wait a minute, I shouldn't be charged, anything. And the other bag shouldn't have auto shipped for, over, I think it was 2 or 3 months I had it set up. And so I call and I tell them what's going on. And this poor, again, international call center. And I don't know if she was having a hard time understanding me or whatever, because I'm asking for, a credit. I shouldn't have been charged. And, she wouldn't give me the credit. She kept saying, I will, what did she say? I will monitor your account and I'll issue the credit. I can't even remember. You have to forgive me. Like, when it ships. That's what it was. I will issue a credit when it ships. And I said, no. I said, I don't think that's right. I really want, the credit now. This really was your error. And all she kept doing, she was like a parrot. I will monitor it and I will give you the credit when it's shipped. And I'm usually pretty cool. I don't get rattled too much. I never will raise my voice. I mean, they're just doing their job, right? So I said, can I talk to somebody? Maybe your manager. Can I talk to somebody else? Maybe I'm not explaining this right. You just keep repeating yourself, and we're not really getting anywhere. So then she said, well, okay, maybe we can do it this way. She said, I will just cancel this order, and then you can get your credit right away. And I will, oh, I'm sorry, I am out of frame. Hang on a second. I can see I'm getting out of frame. Let me go over here. Hang on. Oops. I'm getting you seasick, aren't I? There we go. And I said, that would be fabulous. If you can just cancel that order, give me the credit, and then reorder at no charge, that will work A1 okay. So it took her a little bit of time, but we got that squared away. I have not received my credit yet, but usually it takes a couple days for it to hit your bank. So I am waiting for that to come. So that was an adventure in itself. And so I'm waiting for that to come. Hopefully it'll come next week. In the meantime, I've had to buy another bag because she's already been out of the food. And then, so yeah, she's doing good. Now my sister's dog, and I talk about her all the time, right? That's Peaches. She's the pit bull lab. She really looks more like a pit than a lab. She's 12, and she has a little bit of sundowners. She gets a little nutso at night. I think it's maybe like the start of dementia is what they are thinking. Because 12 for a really big dog, that's getting up there. But my sister's really upset about it, and I guess last night she had a pretty bad night. She got real scared, got super scared, and just kind of went into the spare bedroom and just kind of stayed there. And then she followed them around all the time, my sister and brother-in-law. But she finally, after a few hours, settled down. So they're worried about her. I don't know what, I mean, I know their cat had dementia, and he would get kind of lost walking around the house, and then all of a sudden just kind of sit down and cry like, I mean, he didn't know where he was. So anyway, say a little prayer for Peaches. Or positive thoughts or vibes if you don't pray. Okay, that takes care of the teas. Now I'm gonna move you back. Hang on, we're gonna head on back. Go back over here. Is that all with the animals? Yep, I think that's all with the animals that we did. And this morning was an adventure. And I always call it adventure because when my mom lived here with me and I took care of her, I mean, she was 94 when she moved in with me, and she passed away at a little over 100. So when things would go wrong or when things were awry, that there was issues, she'd always get really upset. So I would always try to, you know, joke with her a little bit and say, "No, Mom, it's okay. We're just having an adventure. We'll just figure this out, and we'll figure out this adventure, and it's okay. We'll have something to talk about, you know, with the family when they come over." So this morning, you know, I got up and, you know, early. Like I said, I think I was up at 4 or 5, something like that. And I did a little bit of diamond painting, and I had a little breakfast, and I was trying to save a little bit of money on the heat, right? Because I'm trying to save a little bit on the electric. So I have, I don't know, it's like a little faux fireplace, and it's a TV stand that my TV sits on, and it's really pretty, and it really puts out quite a bit of heat. So I was just kind of warming up the living room a little bit, and I, you know, was diamond painting in the dining room, which is right next to a big sliding glass window. So it was a little bit cold in here, and I thought, oh, you know, I'm just going to plug in the other little space heater and let it run for a few minutes and just take the chill off in here. And so I plugged it in, and I stepped away to go in the bedroom for a minute. And when I came back, I didn't have any electricity. All the lights were off in the dining room, and the TV didn't work. So I had no electric in the living room or the dining room. I thought, oh, okay, I probably must have just blown a fuse. You know, so I go out there and check the fuse, and it doesn't look like it's blown, but, you know, I switch all the breakers, you know, anyway. Nope, nothing. By that time, you know, my sister had come over, you know, because we're going to go thrifting. And, you know, I said, Bev, you know, I don't see that the breakers, you know, tripped. You know, I'm not quite certain what's going on, but I need to have the electricity. Well, I guess it wasn't so much necessarily the electricity. Let me tell you guys. I've got Spectrum cable for my computer, right? And I only have one cable spot in my house for, you know, my modem and the router and all that. Well, it sits in the living room. And I thought, I do not have a computer. I don't have internet. I mean, I have it on my phone, and, you know, I can use a hotspot on my phone, but how am I going to do a video? And, you know, what am I going to do? And I really need to have this electricity, and, you know, luckily, you know, I had an electrician that had worked in my house before, and I call him at 8 a.m. Bless his heart. Sweetest guy ever. And I said, do you ever do like emergency stuff? I said, I'm not quite certain if it's like just a bad breaker, But, you know, I tried to trip it and, you know, I mean, I tried to, you know, reset it and it's not working. And so I said, sure, I'll be over in an hour. Whew. So we get that all straightened out. Oh, I shouldn't have poured that back. I had more L's over here. Okay, well, I'll do these arrows. Squirrel thought. So anyway, yeah, he came over in an hour, really nice, checked it all out, fixed it all up. You know, I've got electricity again in there. As you can tell, I've got internet. I can do my filming. So that was absolutely wonderful. Oops. So I was very blessed that he was able to come out and get it all fixed. And in the meantime, my sister had gone out to get gas in the car because we were going to drive down to a Goodwill store in a neighboring city because they just moved into this new location and they're having a big grand opening. So that was really cool. But she brought me she must have known I was stressed out. She brought me a Starbucks chocolate croissant. I don't get those very often, but oh man, was that amazing. So we got that, and you know, once everything got all fixed, then we headed out to Goodwill. And they didn't have any of their tags that are on sale. Like usually they have one color that is 50% off, and then another color that is 75% off. But because of the grand opening, they did not have any sales. But she did find a couple, what did she find? I think she found like a couple shirts, but that was it. There really wasn't much of anything that she found. And then I said, you know what? There's a really awesome consignment store here. And they consign, you know, used, you know, women's and men's clothing and shoes and sometimes a little bit of household stuff and purses and, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I said, let's go there. You know, maybe we might find some, you know, really good stuff there. Let's go take a look. And so we went down the road, and those are just not very straight. I need to fix these guys. Let's see if I can get them a little bit straighter. Oh, well, I'll straighten up more when I'm not on camera. I will do that when we're done. So we went, and luckily they were having a huge store-wide sale. Everything was 20% off, which was awesome. I think I do need to change these up a little bit, guys. I really have them misplaced. I don't think I was paying very close attention to where I was placing these. There we go. It was just that row that was kind of stinky. There we go. Much better. So we found, oh my gosh, I found 2 shirts for me, but she found, gosh, how many was it? 4 or 5 torrid blouses. And then she found an Ula Popkin. I think that's an old designer that always seems to sell. And then, oh shoot, I can't remember some of the others. I only remember the torrids. But their clothes were way cheaper. I mean, way cheaper than Goodwill. what Goodwill, what they were selling for like $6 and $7, Goodwill was selling for like 12 to 15. So she got some really good deals, and they were 25 or 20% off, which I thought was so good. So we had a lot of fun going down there, and then we had to go to the post office because she had to ship a few items today. And I know you guys, at least I think you guys like this. I usually kind of report out some of the things that she sells. So remember a while ago, I guess this was probably several months ago now, I said, keep an eye out in your cupboard for rolling pins, because rolling pins can be really valuable. Well, she found a rolling pin online at goodwill.com. It was here local. And she said she paid $10 for it. And it is, hang on a second, let me get my computer. It's a Tom Foster signed rolling pin. I'll put a picture of it up here. And she sold it for $70 plus shipping. It's a pretty rolling pin. I don't know what's special about it, but I guess there's something special about it. So we had to, ship that. And then the other item, did you guys ever watch Suzanne Summers? Remember, she was in Three's Company, that TV show. And she wrote a lot of books on health and exercise books, remember? And she had a Thigh Master. Remember the old Thigh Master? Well, Bev found a Thigh Master. It was a Thigh Master gold and red. And this is vintage from way back in the day. And she bought it for $1 at a garage sale. And she sold it for $27.99. I don't know why Thigh Masters are in demand, but apparently Thigh Masters are in demand. So check out your closets or your garage. Do you have one? Who's got an old Thigh Master? They got some value. You just never know what people want. I don't know, maybe they work. I never used one. But, maybe they really work well, and that's why people want them. Because she's actually sold several of them. So there was that one. And then, oh my gosh, she sells ties, men's ties, like neckties. And she has sold some that were, Donald Trump ties. And, she sold, designer ties. Well, this last batch she sold were Rush Limbaugh ties. And she sold 4 of them. 2 went for $24.99. And another 2 went for $22. So that was kind of interesting. And then what else? What else went that was kind of unusual? She sold a lot of Christmas stuff, a lot of shoes. We buy a lot of shoes at the thrift store when they get marked down to 50 cents. Oh, I'm going on the wrong side. Wait, I'm supposed to be working over here. There goes my little squirrely brain. I don't know where I'm at, what I'm doing. But some of the shoes, like one pair, this was a G.H. Bass and Company. There were leather loafers, penny loafers. And I know she bought them for 50 cents because I think I found them for her over at Salvation Army and sold them for $42.99. And then what was the other thing? Oh, let me see. I'm just trying to go through. Oh, she had found a Lily Pulitzer dress. Just a little, it was a sleeveless little shift dress. I can't remember what she paid for it. I know it was at a thrift store, but I can tell you, I know it was probably less than $10. But I don't remember what it was, but she sold it for $49.99. So she's doing pretty well at thrifting, and that's not, this is what we want right there. There we go. So yeah, so she's doing good at that. I am working on, I know I probably should have mentioned this way before. Oh my gosh. I am messing up big time, guys. I am so sorry. I'm going to have to mark this down in the beginning. Oh, hang on a second. I got to go into my computer again. Hold on just a minute. 1 second. I can't believe I forgot this, guys. One of my viewers had sent me pictures of some of her canvases, and I wanted to show them to you. Okay, so this first one that I want to show you, and again, I'm going to be putting pictures all up here. In fact, let me kind of back this out a little bit so we're not quite so close. Okay. She did this little fox, and she just says, better late than never. This was the last day of November, but I got it done. This is called a Midnight Fox by Studio Designs. It's a Hobby Lobby, 40 by 50 with 25 colors. And isn't that fox cute? It's absolutely adorable. And then she sent me, 1 second here. This one is a little kitty. It's a little partial special drill. This little kitten. Isn't this kitten cute? I love special drills. I really do. I think they're so much fun to do. And she's saying that the picture doesn't do it justice, that he's super sparkly. So this one she named Christmas Cuteness. So I think it is absolutely adorable. And then she's got another small one done, which, oh, is so cute. This is a Hello Kitty. Who can't just love Hello Kitty? Oh my gosh. Really cute. Again, another little partial that she got done. So thanks, Julie, for sending that in. And I'm sorry I'm sticking this at the end. My mind, I just spaced it out. I'll have something at the beginning of the video to mention to please stay until the end to see your pictures. So that was really fun. Yeah, thanks for sending those in. Okay. Oh my gosh, we're at 39 minutes. I'll go a little bit more. I don't know what else my little squirrel pea brain is going to talk about, but we will figure something out here. Oh, this is what I was starting to talk about. I will be doing a Christmas premiere, and I'm going to sneeze. I got to push you up. Oh, excuse me. I couldn't even. Oh, excuse me. I couldn't even put you on pause. That came so fast. So I am so sorry. All right, here we go again. I am part of the creators doing Christmas premieres that are going to run on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Boxing Day. And I think I'd mentioned it one time before, but I thought I would mention it again. The main idea was to keep people company that, you know, might be alone at the holidays, or for whatever reason, you know, they are watching YouTube. So Crafts with Crashly is putting this on, and she's organized it. And I will be on Christmas Eve. It is 9, I'll have to put the time up there. It's 9 Central Time, which that means that would be 7 Pacific Time. I'll put the time up here. And I'm trying to figure out, I've got to get it filmed this weekend. So I am working on filming that. So I will put some more information and detail down below about it, and probably in my community tab. So, yeah, I'm going to do that. And let's see, what else do I have to tell you? Oh, I am anxiously awaiting my Diamond Art Club paintings that I got on Black Friday and Cyber Monday. I did get a couple of them in. They were their restocks, but not their new items. I don't think I'm going to get any new items, I don't know, probably for like another week or two. So I am so anxious about that. I also ordered some diamond dots, because diamond dots themselves were having a pretty big sale. So I ordered a few of that. So I'm really anxious to show you what I all got. And then, then after Christmas, for certain, I have to go on a no buy, low buy, something, because I've got a lot in my collection. Let's put it that way. But I am definitely, God willing, I will get this painting finished, and this is a big one, and get it hung in my living room. And let's see, is there anything else? Oh, I know. I ordered my countertops. I ordered the countertops, and I hope that they are okay. I should show you the color. I'll show you the color. Hang on a second. Let me go get it. Hold on. I got a sample of it. Okay, my kitchen cupboards are white, and I didn't want a white countertop. I wanted a contrast. And I probably would have liked to have gone more of like a really, really, really like dark gray or something like that. That would have really matched with the black of my stove and also the stainless steel of all the appliances. But I've got kind of that oak color flooring throughout the house. So I'm trying to have something that kind of matches it, kind of. And I couldn't get, oops, let me back you out. I couldn't get the granite because it's like way, way, way too expensive. So I got the, what do they call it? Is it Formica? It's Formica. So let's see if I can show you. Oops, see if I can flip it this way. That is what the countertop is gonna look like, which I think is gonna be, it's gonna be nice. It still has these really, really, really dark flecks to it. But I think it's still gonna have a little bit of brown tone that is gonna go with the floors. And the light is not, it's kind of showing up more yellow, and it's really not yellow. It has the beige tones. So that is what I got, that I ordered. So I'm super excited about getting the countertops in, because I've been waiting literally years. I mean, this is the original countertops, and the house is 30 years old. So it's going to be nice to have that in. And I think, oh, there's a mailman. Is he dropping anything off for me? Nope. He drove by. He didn't bring me anything. Anyway, I think I'm at about 45 minutes. So, and it's going to take me a while to edit, to get all the pictures up. So I think I'm going to probably let you go. And then I'm going to try to work on what I'm going to try to work on. Let me show you. Let me back out. And you can kind of see this a little bit. I want to get these 2 squares done, finish this, get these 2 squares done, and then move over here and get this whole row done. That's kind of my game plan for right now. And then I'll flip it sideways and finish the rest of it. That's what I'm thinking I'm going to do. There we go. Now we got it back. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, your day, morning, evening, whatever time zone you guys are in. Oh, Squirrel thought. Oh my gosh, if you guys are here until the very end, you've got one more Squirrel thought. I was so late in coming up with a theme for January. I have a Facebook group. If you guys don't know, it's Diamond Painting and Crafts by Teeda. And for my channel, I do a monthly theme. It is not an event, nothing like that at all. But it's just more of an idea, kind of to give people ideas of what they have in their stash. Maybe they could find something. Well, I just couldn't come up with something for January. So I asked everybody, I said, what do you guys want to do? Well, everybody wanted to do a winter theme, a snow theme, cold, in our area here, it's cold in the Northern Hemisphere and a lot of spots in the United States. But I've got a lot of international people that, it's not necessarily cold. If they are, down under, it's summertime, right? So, and then some people were in such cold weather that they didn't even want to think about cold. They wanted to think about summer. So I said, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? So I came up with the theme snow or sun. And basically, what do you wish winter looked like? Find a painting or a craft or whatever with what you want winter to look like. Do you want it to be on the beach? Do you want it somewhere warm and sunny? Or do you want it to be snowy and, like a white Christmas, or even though it's past Christmas, but you know what I mean? With snow scenes or things like that. So it's going to be up to you guys. Show me what you want. Is it going to be snow or is it going to be sun? I don't know what I'm going to do. I have a feeling it's going to be sun for me. I'm going to see if I can do a beach theme with some sun. So I want to invite you guys. Hop on over to Diamond Painting and Crafts by Teeda and join. It is a private Facebook group, so you got to answer a couple questions and be approved. I try to keep it as safe as possible for everybody, to keep, trolls out and to keep spammers out. And sometimes people just go in trying to sell stuff, it just gets so frustrating. And we're there just to talk about all things diamond painting and crafts. And that's what this group wants to do. So it's a lot of fun. So come on over, check it out. Find something in your stash for January that is burr cold with snow, or something warm and sunny. You'll find something like that. For the month of December, if you want to join in for December, because this is such a busy time of the year, it is good things come in small packages. So find a small project. If it's a diamond painting, it needs to be 30 by 30 or smaller. But it can be on an on canvas, off canvas. It could be coasters. It could be bookmarks. It could be cards. It could be anything small. So yeah, I totally forgot that. Wow. Okay, guys. Now I really do have to go because it's been 50 minutes. And again, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Remember, you're perfect exactly as you are. You don't have to be perfect to be amazing. And do one thing today that your future self is going to thank you for. I thank God every day for you guys. I appreciate you so much. You have no idea how much I appreciate you. And there was something else I was going to say, and that thought went like right out of my head. What happened with that? Oh, well, I can't remember, so that is all right. So anyway, you guys take care, and I'm going to see you on the next one, okay? Bye, everybody.